Maranatha, the Lord is coming. A devotional by Ellen G. White. June 23. Labor unions and trusts. Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and has long patience for it, until he receive the early and latter rains. James 5:7. The trades unions will be one of the agencies that will bring upon this earth a time of trouble such as not been since the world began. In all our great cities there will be binding up in bundles by the confederacies and unions formed. Men will rule over men and demand much of them. The lives of those who refuse to unite with these unions will be in peril. The work of the people of God is to prepare for the events of the future, which will soon come upon them with blinding force. In the world, gigantic monopolies will be formed. Men will bind themselves together in unions that will wrap them in the folds of the enemy. A few men will combine to grasp all the means to be obtained in certain lines of business. Trades unions will be formed, and those who refuse to join these unions will be marked men. These unions are one of the signs of the last days. Men are binding up in bundles ready to be burned. They may be church members, but while they belong to these unions, they cannot possibly keep the commandments of God. For to belong to these unions means to disregard the entire Decalogue. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy strength, and with all thy mind, and thy neighbor as thyself. How can men obey these words and form combinations that rob the poorer classes of the advantages which justly belong to them, preventing them from buying or selling, except under certain conditions? Those who claim to be the children of God are in no case to bind up with labor unions that are formed or that shall be formed. This the Lord forbids. Cannot those who study the prophecies see and understand what is before us? Important issues must soon be met, and we wish to be hid in the cleft of the rock, that we may see Jesus and be quickened by his Holy Spirit. We have no time to lose, not a moment.